All right. Obligatory requesting permission to record your likeness and your voice and stream
Oh,
it on YouTube.
with pleasure.
Great.
Proceed.
Great.
Let it be known that while I was not the conqueror often, it was a mighty struggle.
No, records of your deeds and exploits are on the internet of you kicking my ass. They're there. All right, I got my camera angles ready for broadcast.
All right. Oh no.
Oh, so who do we draw?
Angelo again.
Oop, Fugger.
It's a rematch, huh?
Is this rematch?
Yeah, this is what the setup was last time.
A good memory. Was I
Just
Fugger
because I
last time?
lost, it still stings. Yeah, you were Fugger, and you got the Queen and Michelangelo right off the start.
Oh, I remember
Remember?
those
And
opening hands. Yeah.
it was a real strong West market and kind of wah wah in the East. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
You know, I've been thinking of that game since we last played, and how like I really believe you could have wrecked me if you used your siege and your Machiavelli just immediately to take France away. Would have been a completely different
Yeah,
game.
yeah, no, I think you're right. I thought about it some too. I needed to play down, play it and not worry about the one shot until I'd whittled you away, and then drop
Yeah,
Machiavelli, so grab France, even if you were going to go campaigns or whatever, right? But then it just there's lots of things I do wrong, and
it's okay. It's
hindsight.
okay.
And the other thing is, I let you get that behead partly because I
Yeah.
saw there was another one farther in the market. I was like, oh, he can just get the other one, even if I burn this. But it would have been better to make you pay for it and do that. I mean, it's just lessons learned.
And
Maybe
then
we'll
you would
see.
have countered my card too. Like I had something good
Oh,
in
the
the West.
Michelangelo. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I skipped over the behead because I got the hidden, so I could get that vote so that I didn't want you grabbing. Anyway, this is just right. It's always like, oh, there's a so good. This game's so good. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mining
So
engineer.
this card will behead this card. So unless you can get both, don't get this one, because then if I get this, I cannot deny this, and you'll just get it
Okay.
and then kill it. Um, so I can get this preemptively to prevent him from getting this, maybe. But that's all my money. And when am I going to see a return on that money? I won't. It's like in Transhumanity going fully into debt and having absolutely no way out to spend my opening money on this. I mean, this is really pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I could play that and then get an Aragon, but I won't be able to repress his pawn.
Hmm.
This isn't so great for me.
It's not as clear cut. Yeah, I
I
agree.
I think it's a second player advantage in this setup. If I do buy anything really, I'm gonna make both of these affordable to him. This is a real bad dilemma for Fugger that I'm in because I can't get both of these cards. Like this card kills this card. I can't get both. Therefore, I can't get this one, and getting this one to discourage you from getting this will cost all my money, and I won't make it back. And
Yeah,
if I do anything else, if I buy any of these cheaper cards or do a trade fair, I'll make the total cost for both four, which you can afford.
yeah,
So I'm leaving it for you. It's so bad. And getting Aragon, I can spend all my money, but I won't even get a pawn in front of you. I can't repress you.
yeah. Because you'd
Oh.
be out of cash. And this
And
sure
this
is
kills my
convenient for me to pick
pawn.
up. If you don't, right? If you don't get rid, it's just like,
What the
oh,
fuck?
it's, it's a tough. That's a tough start. I love it. Not gonna lie.
Okay, well, this bishop can shut down a mining engineer for a while. And it won't cost as much as this, and it's a prestige. It would kind of force me to go into Islam. Um, it's also an East tax, which can kind of, you know, poke him a little bit in the East if he goes there. Oh, but there's such good stuff in the West. If I leave this for him, he'll get Aragon, and this is just really bad. I mean, this I can pretty much kiss my pawn goodbye. Um, I guess I'll just get Aragon because it's really good.
That is real good.
Michelangelo here again. But then he can just do a trade fair and then take my money and then like buy something else while keeping Aragon undefended. But then I could, if he does that, I can tax him. But then it's going to be vulnerable to a crusade, and he's got way more money than me. So if a crusade comes up, he'll be able to buy and play it immediately. So I would lose out completely on this investment in Aragon. Okay, I can't deny you from getting this. I'm going to. I'm going to do a West Trade Fair and then just buy this card.
Mm.
I'll turn on
Yeah,
these
I,
things.
I I had wondered if you would do the other thing you could do, though it didn't make a lot of sense. I don't think it's run that West Trade Fair to bury that, and then still go for Aragon.
Say it again.
Run the trade fair, but just to bury the one you bought,
Hmm.
and then still get Aragon. But
Well, that's a good
there's,
point.
I mean,
No, but then you could have denied it. You
then
could
I
have
could
bought
have still,
something and done a trade fair.
yes, which would I'd be forced. I could have gotten the mining right, and then done a trade fair and done it. It's just all that jockeying. I think that's still a great. That's a great play. What came out here? And I mean, you got Discovery Prestige, so that's not
Which
too bad.
isn't
Oh, there's a
bad,
lot
yeah.
of Discovery Prestige already out. Wow.
I
Okay.
also got a pirate that
Well,
I
I think it
can
would be silly not to pick
use
this
to
up.
help me. All right, if he buys that, he has to play it now, or else I can deny Aragon to him by doing a trade fair.
Hmm.
And I would get probably this card or the commerce. Trade fairing is like doing the research action in transhumanity in a way because it brings new cards out.
Yeah, it's just so this is still like you've got money still. I think that's good strong play because you still have money.
And you can't get the coin that I spent.
Yeah, and I mean I can trade fair. It leaves Michelangelo right there for you, though the head still makes it a little right wobbly. I could get it, but it's not really like ugh. Because then I mean I can just play it because otherwise you can trade fair. Yeah, I think I just have to play it and be sad, and we'll see what happens. Because I just can't stop, and I can't give up the momentum of getting Aragon. I don't think so. I'll play it. That was slow, but I finally did it.
You're fine.
So we'll just leave that one there if you're all good with that, because one agent kills
Sure.
the one and then plays the other one. Except I'll put it here.
Yes.
That I prefer. Darn Crusades. Um, yes. Thank you, sir. I think we're gonna put it right.
The Crusade Proof Aragon is nothing to. Oh, I should have realized that. Oh,
What?
I was evaluating this card to the camera, or I guess to the stream, and
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't remember that I could have prevented crusades with the placement of
Oh, that
agents.
you could with the casualty, you could place
Yeah.
the agent there and block that crusade at least for a little bit. Yeah. All right. So I got the Empire Square. I placed a concession. I think that's that.
So now I have to choose between. It's like the same dilemma as last time. The exact same
We just,
goddamn dilemma.
we just,
Look
yeah.
at this.
That's why I said, well, there you can't get them both. I don't think so. I think I'll leave it, and we'll see. You go one, I'll go because I still have some cash, right? So we'll see what happens.
Oh, this is such a weird game. Then I'll
There's
be
always
leaving
a
you
counter. I feel like.
patron so that you can catch up with me in patron. I think someone just needs to get this card. Yep.
Put us out of our misery of this jockeying around it.
Oh, but then I'll lose that all my money. It's exact same bullshit, and so would you.
Yeah, I mean that's right. It's here we are.
But now you are two ahead of me, which is a huge pain in the ass. So I'll just buy and play this and
Yeah.
repress.
Well done.
Let me just take a second to look.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna click end turn, but just to get that tag out of my face.
That's totally fine. I get it. You're still till you press refresh. I'll consider it your turn.
Thank you. I mean, if he gets this, he can't deny that. So I'm okay with leaving this for him. Um, and now he's not too ahead of me in the trade fair, and I've got commerce. That's good. Alrighty.
Hmm. Wow, a lot of discovery prestige floating around this game already. I like that.
So this pirate, I mean, I could have sent this pirate to Portugal to succeed there. That would have been better. To slow play it. But I really want to get my economy up and running faster.
Hmm.
There's going to be more
Do you know
conspiracies
what
and
you're
Hezbollahs to
holding?
use this with.
Let me make sure. Yeah, this is just not yet.
That doesn't counter him. For this to counter him, there needs to
Hmm.
be like repressed uh, ruling class somewhere in Aragon, and it's not going to happen. I can just put a bishop on his campaign. It's not a huge deal. Now the West isn't looking as interesting. The more he buys, the more I will profit because I've got more money or more concessions out there.
What to do? Darn it.
He can tax me though, and that's a huge pain in the ass. Oh, that would actually be terrible.
Well, I'm at a fork. I'm just gonna kind of.
Well, now he
Oh,
can get Michelangelo
darn it!
because it costs a lot to get the behead, and I can't afford it. It's not bad at all for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run West Trade Fair. You get one. And we have,
It'll end
let's
here.
see, we're gonna
All the way here.
right.
And now you can actually go campaigning, which is really
And then I am going to do this.
interesting. Interesting move. I think you could have gotten Michelangelo. Because it'll be too expensive to go after
And
this.
that's what I got. I'll do one last little check, but I still think that's my plan. Buy Michelangelo, and Comet may be coming out any moment.
Which is good for you because you're high on the trade fair and you have tax and campaign. That's good for you, for sure.
Yeah, it is. That's right. That's okay. It'll still cost you. Ooh, that's interesting. That'll be your trade-off. Okay, yeah, we're going with it. So I don't know if it's great play, but it's what I did.
You could have taxed me to raise
Oh,
that.
the Inquisition Pope.
And you've got a way to make a lot of money to get that card. But there are no Crusades in the West, and with the commerce, I can prevent that. Kind of. Oh, there's this. That'll be the play. Make him forget that I have this. I'll do a West Commerce.
Shock.
Oh, actually, I've got two, because you gave me two. Or one.
Yeah, you got one from the trade
Get
fair.
this. Which would stop his campaign. Nope, I need to get the Crusade. So yeah, I'll do the Commerce. Wait. Do I want to play this card and then do the Commerce? Or Commerce and get something in the East? Oh, but I can't send this to his place. But I can if I get the Crusade, I can send it to Portugal, this pirate, and then use his knights to take it. And but I won't have enough to counterattack him. Um, yeah, I'll Commerce,
Okay.
and let's do an East trade fair because there's nothing good. I'm stalling for that. Um, I'm just stalling. And I don't want to leave
All
money
right.
on the trade fair for him. Actually, no, I'm going to play my card.
That makes sense.
Oh, no, I'm not playing it. Never mind. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
trade fair.
Take your one. And it goes all the way, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Those levies.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm not really happy with my position, but I don't want to
Don't
give him
know
my
what you
siege
have,
cheap.
man. You got some cash too, huh? Oh, what to do?
This siege will actually be terrible. I should have got that card. But what I really want is that Crusade, because it's the best card. I want him to make it cheaper for me. And I want to use the Crusade with this. But him getting that West Siege will be really terrible. Oh, he can prevent the Crusade in Portugal with the card he has in his hand. I need to get House of Borgia on my next turn then. Oh no, I can still trigger the Crusade with this. I can ensure it happens. We're fine. Sorry, I go in circles. There's so many little things we're tiptoeing around.
This is still quite interesting, even though there's some other counter. It's just, oh, let me refresh my. Yes. Siege in the West. That's not too shabby.
Alpha this game is pretty much a bidding game. Like, I did an East Trade Fair making this card cheaper for him. So it's like, in a way, I'm betting that he's not going to pay 2 for it. Or if he does, he's going to leave something else open. Oh no, this is just the card I want. Especially if he puts a knight down there. Maybe I can, like, buy this and bait him into playing it thinking he'll block me. And by putting a knight there, he's just going to give me an extra knight to campaign with when I take it. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah, this is the card I want.
That just might work. Oh, this is the right of 4 monies. I like this at all.
Yeah, so I could afford the Crusade on my turn if I wanted to. It might even help sell the ploy even more if I spend everything on it. But then I won't have enough to repress if I need to repress, which I don't. There's no repressing. So like, haha, he spent all his money on it. No, but then like if he buys this, it'll counter my ploy. Because he can trigger my pirate. I have to leave my pirate out for 1 turn to trigger this. And
Okay,
he can buy and play that.
There's dead ends everywhere I look. It's kind of a pain, but it is what it is, I suppose. So I am going to. Run. Yeah, run my West Ops. We will campaign. And I don't like it, but I'm paying 1 to repress.
Well, we have been churning through the West deck a lot, and if you just start working on Imperial,
That's kind of
that'll
what
put
I'm thinking.
pressure on.
I'll emancipate that. And so that was run my ops. And then I am going to play that.
Nice. Wow,
Play
good
some
play.
agents. I have no money, and I bet there's just different options depending on what you're going to do. We'll see. There's some different paths for you to take. Then I got to see if I can snatch up some cash here, but we'll see.
think I've got something I can do.
Oh, I see 2 or maybe 3 somethings. So
I can still do it. Now he's broke. He can't deny. I can leave my pirate out without worrying about him taking it away. Just double checking that. Um, so he can. I'll have to leave. If I just buy it and then play this, then I would Corsair and then play that to take Portugal. He's not doing anything on his turn other than replenishing his money. He cannot defend Portugal. You can do a trade fair and then get this west card right here, or this card, to behead this. But I can also get a behead off with this before he kills it. Okay. Playing the card and then buying the Inquisition Pope.
yeah, thought that might be coming. Now that means which option do I go for?
Did you see that as a possible outcome?
Yes. Yeah, because you had enough for it.
Normally, playing the Conquistadors would have turned it off. I mean, it was already off anyway because money wasn't going to reach there. But having this pirate was the missing key.
Yeah, I knew that was
Double checking.
probably there because you can get the one. There's some other, yeah. We'll see. Well, I think I could do that. I don't love it though. I guess either way. Let's keep it for now.
I'm probably going to behead this card, so you can't get money out of it unless he uses it now to sell. Also, when I take Portugal, I want to get rid of that siege and tax. And when I run ops, I'll be picking off that top coin of the trade fair, which will reduce his
Oh,
profits.
both out of cash, but
If I were him, I would sell, but I think that's colored by the fact that I know what I would do. But if I were him,
mm,
he's got to see the behead coming, and he's got to think about which card I would behead. It would definitely be that Portuguese discovery. Especially now, since he's broke and has no good way of making money.
okay. Then you talk to you, which is doable. Oh, could be drastic.
Kind of has to get Brotherhood of St. Mark. I do a trade fair and get Brotherhood of St. Mark. Another West Crusade in the market,
Boy, I wish I had some money.
which could be used against Aragon.
Don't think I can stop it, so we'll just let it happen. Nothing I can do about it. And prepare for the aftermath.
So I'll make a money on my ops, which I can use to repress. And I'd like to pick up more commerce so I could have a means of making money. There's none available. And currently no way to get pawns in the east. This is a trade ship, 2 trade ships, which I can use to undercut his pawns. Oh, it's so perfect.
It's time to pivot.
I'm going to take the north pawn of Portugal so that I can't be molested. If I take the east pawn, he's got attacks in Aragon that can hit that pawn. And also, if a trade shift happens, then only that north pawn will be useful. So that's the plan. If I were him, yeah, I'd get the money
Yeah,
for
I
this.
think I.
The behead. I don't want to look at it though. I don't want to draw his attention to it.
Uh, disapprove everything you're about to do.
You talking to me? Or?
Yes, you. I am going to run a West Trade Fair.
Yep, that's the first thing
Is that what I'm going to
that
do?
you would do.
Yeah, it is.
No living.
So, yep, everything's all good.
The East is so peaceful and stable. No one causing trouble in the East.
Mm-mm.
Now he's got 2 money. He's got to decide what he wants to get with it. And it has to be Brotherhood of St. Mark. No, if he buys something in the West, even if I commerce 1, there'll be 2 money. There'll be 1 money left on that trade fair, which he can still use to get like 2 instead of 1 coin. And if he buys, yeah, it's if he buys the House of Borgia. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm not going to have enough money to get
I
Brother to
just
St. Mark.
still dislike so
He
much
will.
about this. Uh, oh, the turn of pain.
That's what I thought that you should do, and it's a good move, man. It's really good.
It's the only way I can kind of keep jockeying after you wreck my entire tableau.
By doubles or keeping money in
That
the
that was
fortress
the other
also.
thing, is I got to keep it there so that I can keep pumping it unless you go to the trouble of. I mean, we're almost out of all those Spice Islands, right? You could have shifted, but it wouldn't have. It's, yeah. Anyway.
And I have to do it now because your conspiracy can steal my pirate. So
Yes. Well, you
all
wanted to
systems
do it
go.
now anyway, because, yeah, you can. This is the moment. Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Gonna pay to repress and just do a swap-roo of all those concessions, emancipate, do all the things?
No, I'm not gonna. repress.
Okay.
And I think the last thing I do is, oh, you're gonna be able to behead my crusade before I can get it off. That's too bad. Oh, never mind. No, you won't.
No, I can't because
You
I
won't
don't.
have behead.
I didn't go the behead route.
Yeah, cool. Um, yeah, I think that's the best thing to silence. Um,
It's a good one.
could silence your tax. Like you can cannibalize some pawns to get some quick defenses up, but not in time. Not if I really wanted to take Aragon. You couldn't. So, and hopefully he leaves that trade shift alone
Oh,
because I
so
really
which way is
want
this?
that
That's
next.
not what I thought you were going to do. Not how I thought you were going to play that one out.
What do you think I was gonna do?
I thought you were going to leave the pirate where it was. Play, take France, put the bishop on Aragon, and then behead, run ops and behead, and just knock out both of mine.
I want Portugal. Portugal is a prize.
It
Um,
is.
I can still take. I
It,
can still take them all out as potentially.
yeah, no, you can snag them
Potentially.
instead. But there's a little, yeah. You
But
give me a
interesting that
window.
that's
So.
like that was an alternate way of doing it, getting France instead.
Yeah, the problem is you don't have any way to get levies in France. That was the trick. I forget because I have all these taxes that I'm thinking, oh yeah, but that yeah, because then you're just like, well, sure, you knocked mine out, but you don't have the reprisal, and it got rid of this too. I think that's a good play. Sorry, mine that you killed with the pirate. So, what to do now is the question, sir.
I mean, it's so tantalizing because if he leaves me
Because
this,
oh,
he might
that
do a West
comet
trade
is a
fair to get
problem.
money
I see. I see.
and then get that behead. That's what I would do. That would deny the trade shift and counter my behead right here.
But who will get the comet? That's the question.
He can still whittle away at Portugal because he has that West siege, which is really unfortunate. But if I get this, or if actually no, I'm gonna get Brotherhood of Saint Mark. On my next turn, I'm getting Brotherhood of Saint Mark. You know what's kind of cool is if a player has Inquisition Pope and they're using its ability to Holocaust, sacrificing
Mm-hmm.
bishops to like just cut off
Yeah,
cards'
yeah.
heads, you're uh, it's like you're going overboard with the religious thing and you're making it way harder to win with like holy
With that
cows.
holy victory. Oh, totally.
That's
You're
so
like, whoa,
cool.
whoa. Yeah, no, it's good. Man, there's just it bites. All the things you can do just bite.
All right, my hands are free, which is good. I like having a free hand. It's better if I had more money. Um, he's down to two cards, and one of them's kind of on the ropes. There is a way, there is a line maybe where he can defend Aragon. If I prioritize getting Brotherhood of Saint Mark, then there's a chance he can defend. He can cannibalize both of his pawns twice. And then I can't let him combine that with West Siege. But I won't, because I'll have the behead. on Brotherhood of St. Mark. If he takes that, then my best bet is to try to get this other crusade so I can... No, I don't know. I don't know. If he gets that, I have to reassess. That's what I want. If he leaves the trade shift, I wonder if I would go for that. Probably, because then I would have all the trade shift. And it would weaken Aragon. So he's definitely going to deny the trade shift there. And then he should buy that behead.
I'm seeing two main paths. I just need to decide which I think is going to be the better. I don't know that there is a better. But...
Now, if he uses tax twice, it'll open it up to Crusade. So he can't fully... It looks like defending Aragon is going to be really difficult. Actually, because of that Crusade. I think in first edition, Inquisition Pope was a Papal States card with Behead. Then he changed it to West in second edition. So, if he gets Brother to St. Mark, what will I do? I'll probably just get that West Crusade.
Do that. Can't. I could, but it doesn't matter.
Now that I've got the Discovery Prestige advantage, I'm going to start eyeing removing his pawns or increasing mine as an alternative path. Right now, I think Holy could work in my favor. No, it can't, because this card's going to get beheaded. If he gets to behead, Holy is definitely not going to happen. But if I get to behead, I can actually pull my bishop off of here, pull it back to maybe salvage a Holy win.
Oh.
But then he'll probably just, if I do that, he'll sell for 4 and then buy the comment to deny it. To open up a different condition other than Holy. So Holy is really only viable if I can get this. So even if he gets Brotherhood of St. Mark, you might be asking, why would I get another West card? Well, that's because he doesn't have any Catholic Inquisition, and I can just sit. He'll have to play Brotherhood of St. Mark to kill my Inquisition Pope. This guy. And then after he does that, I'll play this one to silence the Behead and let this one live. And I don't see any Catholic Inquisition anywhere in the market right now, so he'd have no way to get around that. So it sounds like if he gets Brotherhood of St. Mark, I still have a pretty good like counter to it. This would really work out if I could get that Crusade off in Aragon. Let's see, if you did
It's all
a
going to be
trade
so
fair,
slow. You've got
that wouldn't happen
two good
because
avenues right here. Don't.
no, I could repress my own pawn to pay for it. No, and then he'll. Oh yeah.
Well,
If I can get 2 coins here, then
let's
there's no
sell
way he can
this.
prevent it.
But it doesn't give me extra money, does it? Because it has the
No,
bishop on it.
but you know it's dead anyway. You might as well get money for it.
Yeah, I could keep it alive. I just. I mean, that's right. If I don't get the extra 2, then maybe. But I'd rather. I need to have some money. Let's just take the money.
Selling that card for 2 instead of doing a trade fair
There's a
is
couple
actually
of like
better.
elaborate ways I would be trying to keep it alive. I just don't think that's what we're
Better than a trade fair, because if he does a trade fair, he's making things cheaper for me. So he's still getting 2 coins off of something that he's not going to have next turn. I think sailing was a good idea. There you go.
I,
Good.
you're way too eager about that. I don't like it. But
No, that was a great move because
I just, yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I just couldn't keep up with you on Discovery Prestige. I wanted to get this. Problem is, you could kill off the other one, right, when you wanted. There were other things I could do. I think that's probably about right. Let's have you pay for it, right? I could mess with this, but then it makes it cheaper. Anyway, so it's what it is. Let's see how it goes.
well, I didn't fully see how you would address that. I thought that you should get Brotherhood of St. Mark, but what you did was better than I would have done if it was on me. So kudos.
I almost did something else, which probably
Now,
would have been more complex. More complex, left me with no money, and still like just kind of kicking it down the road. That bishop is just a problem. So
sure. I kind of have to reevaluate just a little bit, just some cost benefits. So what I could do is run West Ops to Commerce here, and then repress this
so
pawn to get
much,
3 to pay for this,
so much
and that
pain.
would leave 2 coins here to guarantee that this goes off. That's one really good option. Another thing is I could just now buy and play this to cut off his pawns completely and ensure that Aragon is just screwed. I've got 2 interesting paths. I'm going to do this one, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I wondered. I just couldn't figure out a way to block all the
I'm going to
angles.
see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not committed yet. And then you still even have money to repress if you want.
Definitely not going to repress because I can just eat that pawn for money or
Oh,
tax it.
that's right, because that has that. Yep, that's very nice.
Now, if you wanted to get that Crusade, it's going to cost him still 2, which is a lot for him. And now that Aragon is cut off from the trade routes, it is way less important. I can always campaign to take it. I don't need that. I don't have any other West cards that his Behead will attack, so this kind of already did its work. It gave me a really strong Portugal. I'm okay with seeing it go. And I think that's fine. Now all that money is mine in the trade fair. I think it's good. Oh,
Wow, Grand Inquisitor, huh? If only.
now I've kind of cut him off from making money even further. Oops. I can make a lot on ops and in trade fairs. I think I have more options than he does. I can also just campaign whenever I want. He's got 4 cards to my 5. Well, I'm soon to have 4 cards myself. I've got 4 played while he has 2 played right now, which means I have a little bit more action potential. More cards is better than fewer cards. I've got 3 Discovery Prestige. Like, I
Hmm.
should just win by that, or try to win by that, based on that alone. Now, this could
Nothing
still be
doing
some sort of Holy Roman
there.
if 3 coins get on the fair, which, since I have the commerce and he doesn't, I have more and since I'm the only one that will profit off of the trade fair even further because of that, I can now control how much money stays on here or not. So I can buy this and then do a trade fair to make it possible to get Holy Roman, which would be cool. This game was like just one row of
Right?
cards the entire time.
So you have one money, no cards in hand. Oh, how can we do this? It's problematic. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, no, that's fine.
Thing is, if I repress this pawn, he would just tax it immediately to kill it. So it was totally, even though it would have brought me closer to discovery or globalization victory, that pawn wouldn't have lived. So now I can just eat it with this.
Doesn't help.
So actually, on your last move, you net yourself 2 coins by selling. And I think actually or what I expect you to do, it's not what you should have done. I don't
Buy
mean to
that
be
card.
condescending. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But if you had trade fared, you would have gotten the same amount of money and denied that trade shift.
Yeah, the problem was the bishop was still lurking.
Yeah, it would have made the bishop 1 cheaper for me.
No, the bishop would have been in play for you to behead with
Oh,
at your
sure,
leisure.
sure.
But you're right. I mean, still, that would. There's a couple of things I'm thinking, like, I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, the trade shift was cheaper than the bishop out here, and super impactful.
Yeah.
By the way, let me know if you want me to shut up, stop gloating.
No. It's not gloating. This is just picking apart, thinking through the different moves. I think it's great.
So there's a guy named
Besides,
Toby that I play with who's
yeah.
very good, and he like mansplains to me a lot.
Oh, really?
Well, no, we talk about the game, and it's
Got it.
great. But he says you should have done this a lot, which
Oh,
is
that's
funny.
funny. So let me see. If I mean, I can do that. I
I'd
just
say that a lot
don't
too.
see
So
how it matters because
he and I are alike.
I guess it forces you to do that. You're still gonna. Oh, geez, what a windfall! It's so bad. The trade
Advanced
shift is
Chinatown
so
effort.
bad.
There's this pirates that can also be used to, be able to target France with this crusade if someone so wanted, or anywhere. That pirate can be placed like anywhere in Western Europe except for the Mediterranean. Oh man, he can repress anybody. Groot Pierre. 5-year rampage. I wonder how this guy was done in. Like, what kind of end did he meet? So I've got tax and repress in Aragon. So I can repress his west pawn and then tax his east pawn with this card. That's going to be really annoying to him.
Yeah, I just
Campaign with this guy. I mean, he should be dead soon. The longer he waits to kill this, the more likely it is that I'll buy this and use it to like behead another one of his cards. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, I could because that can give me. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, I think this is my play. Unfortunately, an ops.
There he goes. Yep.
Oh, it hurts so much to do this right now, but
Assassin Strike. And you only feel like you have to do that because there's this, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's partly. It just there's some permutations that I think that's the way to go right now. We'll see. But yeah, this definitely changes so much of it. Oh, so gross. All right, it's your turn.
I'll run ops.
I'm shocked to hear it.
Actually, no, no. Could buy this and do a trade fair and enable the Crusade and Holy Roman, like I said I would. Um, then that could get me in range for Holy. That's all I need. All right. Oh, I can't afford the card I wanted to buy. So I need to run ops first. I'll repress here.
Nicely done.
Um,
A little commerce. Grease the wheels.
no, I think I want to leave 3 coins in the market.
Yeah.
Oh, but you could still run the trade fair and then choose like a non-heretic to turn off the Crusade if I get it without doing commerce right now. Then if he does that, I can just get this thing right here. Still gonna do it. So it's pretty. I mean, why not just do it in East Trade Fair just to see more interesting? No, I'm only getting 1 coin from this whole ops row. I'm also removing a pawn. That's pretty good. Because I could also repress my own pawn for more money.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just get what I need. If you do a trade fair, you're giving me money. You're not gonna do it.
Oh my goodness, so much money and so much everything. I figured. Oh, goody.
And even if this doesn't trigger, it's still
Well, this is
the
a
Catholic. It would
problem.
give the Catholics.
If I mentioned that this is a problem, it's a problem.
Oh no, he can cut this off. Behead it. I can always buy the
Can I see
comet.
that one? Was it Council of Trent?
Yeah. Open the victory, play
Okay, that's
this,
all.
and then just claim victory on
That's all
that
I need
one
to know.
other
Thanks.
turn.
Just wanted to make sure I knew that it had just that one up and not something else. So. Oh, there's so many ways for you to make my life miserable.
What's his card here?
And for me to be miserable. um,
If he does a trade fair just to deny it, he won't even be able. Well, he could then deny this too. To totally deny this from triggering, but I'll still have. Um, this will still give me a victory condition for holy, and you'd be making the comments cheaper, so he's not going
oh,
to do it.
that's even worse. I see. I see now. Crud.
So I'll be forking with globalization if I trigger this, because I'll get another pawn, and then I'll have 3 pawns to 1, and like
Okay, well, I think I have
rediscovery
to do.
prestige.
Jeez, I'm glad you have no money, but you sure can get it whenever you want. Is the problem. So here's the deal: you can get money, and then you can buy a comet. The ones you are currently positioned for, basically at your leisure, globalization, and also pending holy victory. Jeez. Yeah, I guess that's still the way to go because then.
I like that there's no options in the east.
Well, I still think this is. I'm gonna
because
stick with my other plan. So we're gonna
I've got a
play
majority here in the
Borgia.
West. Oh yeah, Borgia.
I think I'm putting it here. I need to think about this.
It's like prevent me from campaigning, which is fine. I don't plan on campaigning. Damn, if you had gotten the Inquisition Pope, you could have used this to siege open this night, and then like have it. Oh, never mind. There's no more Islamic pieces. Never mind.
Yeah, no. That having this was the other reason I had to behead because I'm putting a bishop out that you'd be able to use
Yeah,
to maneuver back to here, and I needed that, so I had to. It was both good and bad to have that. It's kind of double edged, but so I got to think this through. Let me just keep playing this out and see if this makes sense. So then, let's say I'm going to leave the bishop there, and we're going to wind forward on my second action and see how this plays out and decide if I change my mind.
sure, sure.
So then I'm going to run ops, right, and we are going to siege in the west and get. No, we'll get rid of this one. Then I am going to tax right here and not pay. Make sure it's at night. And then I think that's what, because I had to think this through, because either I want the bishop here so that you can't come campaign, or I want it here so that you couldn't tax and raise this to be able to have a target for your Council of Trent. But there's
Very good
nobody to
point.
tax, right? There's nobody to tax. And I'm trying to think, you just have that, and you'd have to be able to get the pawn out first. But to do that, you'd need to campaign, or maybe I'm missing something. But I think that's the right way to do it. And you can't move this until you get that council out. So I think
You
that's a
protected
good
Aragon fully,
play.
man. Pretty nice.
Though I think it's still, in the end, you're still just poised for that discovery or globalization, right? Like, but I
Pretty
think
sweet
that's
move.
the way. So I've been holding on to this, trying to figure out there were other ways, right, to play that and soften this up and trade fair and sure this it is just going to always be a mess with your behead. So we'll see. I don't know that it feels clever and it seems like it's the right thing, so we'll just do it. But
I think it's a very cool move.
that's what I've got for now. Because
Um,
then now you can run a trade fair, you can reinforce. You still only have one knight though. Okay, so maybe that's. I'd forgotten that wasn't the two knight when it goes Catholic. That isn't as
right.
powerhouse. So we'll see. You're still in a great position now. Oh, so
I'm gonna
gross.
do a trade fair for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not doing it for you.
One left over.
Mm-hmm. All the way, sir. Levies all the way. You still can get your heretic on the board though. Got to. Yep.
And I'm gonna put it on this. Actually, I'm not sure if I have to do that. It's gonna buy the comet.
That's probably the way to go. Cause what am I going to do?
Well, let's do it in style. Let's do. So what I'm planning on. Yeah, this is the way to do it in style.
Ah, that's good. Holy victory, because then you are defended. I can't do anything about that prestige you're about to get. Because I don't have enough money to be able to snag and play this.
Right.
Which is a shame, not gonna lie.
I had. Again, you're short by one, Van.
Well, that's the name of this game, right? Because the other thing is, I mean, there's only one token, and there's three. Oh, yeah, there's just no way. I don't think there's any way I could make that work. If I had the one more, because I don't have any cards in hand.
It's kind of interesting how bishops they're not forced to go to the location that their attack goes in. And that
Yeah.
kind of it just means that they're just like, going through the streets and drumming up religious fervor to like send, jihads or crusades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have to be there. They just have to be the inspirational figure, right? They just have
Yeah.
to start the mob, give the mob an idea, and set them on a course. Well, interesting.
So yeah, I'm just gonna play this and then claim victory. I think it's
Oh, I
GG.
hates it. Well, I think I can put it off for one round.
Oh shit. By slaughtering as many Catholics as possible, or
Correct. I can get both of the ones in Portugal, and so then it's 1-1.
oh wow.
You can then trade fair, right? Which
Oh,
will
I hadn't considered that.
get
Oh my
another one
god.
out, but then you can't win it right then. And so it delays it again. And can I just keep sieging? I don't know that it would matter. There's other things you'll be able to do that I'm seeing, but it's what it is. So lots of grossness, though. So I think I want to live another day, but I need to decide what else I'm doing to live another day.
That's funny that you can yeah, still a way out.
Well, it's this the siege in the west, man. It is useful. That cheaper. It doesn't matter to some degree because you're going to be able to get the money. However,
If I get Holy Roman, he can still kill it. Alright, I have to think of an extra turn. And I could just get France. No, I'm gonna get this card if he
actually,
lets me. Which he has to if he wants to stop it. Let's
yeah, no,
do
it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, because I can't stop both. I can get rid of these, but all you have to do is play your card. You'll get rid of that, and you'll have this, which will be 1-2, because that would be Catholic, right?
Oh,
That
you're right.
flips,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so I think it's cornered. I think you got me. There's just I still just cannot seem to pull it off here.
Well, you could buy and play that bishop right there in the east.
That pirate.
There is a way out.
I knew you had it, and then I had forgotten for a moment. I don't know what I could have done about it though, because I wasn't going to be able to get the Inquisition. But I just didn't have the money, right? I wasn't able to get the money because letting you get that toehold with your crusade, so good.
He's got a way out, but I
Well,
feel
if I'm
like.
going down, I might as well slaughter some Catholics while I'm at it. I guess, right?
Is that what you would do in real life?
Of course not. Oh, yeah. There's just nothing doing. Because the best I can do is I could siege this, I could campaign this, but then you still have the
Oh,
one. There's no way for me to get rid of the other one. Urgh.
good point. If I had taken Discovery, it would just be over.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do for sure, because there's just,
The
I
only
don't
reason
even
I
see a way to.
I saw way. I mean, I saw. I thought I could win both ways, though. Obviously, holy. There are more ways to counter it. It's trickier. But what I really
Hmm.
wanted to do is play the card and then just have the bishop put the bishop there and have you under my heel, and then claim victory with the bishop like on your card.
Oh yeah, just the spiteful move.
Yeah.
I see. Well, you're gonna get it anyway. So, because I'm just not seeing, because there's nobody else I could. Man, if I hadn't sold right that card, once I played this, I could have moved bishop. I don't know, because
Well,
I
you,
had
you do
that
have a way
siege.
out of this, since you
I
mentioned what
mean,
I could do, which you got a way out. Look for it. At least for another turn.
but I mean, I guess I just don't see how I can block both of those things.
This card.
Oh, to put another bishop out? That still
Yeah.
doesn't do it, because there's already one Catholic bishop out, and you'll play the card and put another one.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, no, it's you got me every which way.
Maybe it is GG.
It totally is.
All
Well done. Again. Ah,
right.
man.
Good game. That was really fun.
No, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Down for some
Someday.
Radlands?
Yeah, let's do it. That one I think the odds are a little more tilted, at least evenly
Totally.
or more towards my favor, at least.
I'm really bad at card games, like these kind of card games. I love them, but I'm just not good at them.
I love Pax Ren so much. It just doesn't always love me back, you know?
I know the feeling.
I still am flabbergasted though that with the variety in those cards in those decks, there's almost always one or two counters in the market and things that are just like for
Yeah.
reals. That apostasy is there now. How did this happen? Right?
It's
So
astonishing.
yeah,
There are 12 locations, if you include East and West,
yeah,
that there's almost always connections between cards in the market. Not always, but it's never long before there becomes a connection somewhere.
yeah. Well, that's interesting. These last two games they had the same um, bankers to start, and the West it was all West all the time.
Yeah, it's like you're playing
Right?
Pax Adams or something.
Right? Okay. I guess I need to be red. Uh, 6, right? You already shuffled?
Yeah. Hmm.
Here is the moment of all the game, right here. What am I gonna do?
Double or nothing.
Seriously.
Okay.
What kind of a crazy.
This gives me raid, which is really, really good. That's gonna like
Yeah,
just wear him down.
okay.
Another raid.
Okay. I haven't used this mod before. Is it smart enough if I pick and put him down on my spots, it'll be face down?
Just flip him in your hand and then pull him out.
Got it. Well, that's right, because it's in my hand, so you won't be able to.
It's a pretty slick mod. Well, I definitely want a cheap raid event. I'm gonna be firing off that raid like every single turn. So
Is this what I'm gonna do?
get 3 cards with those two, and they kind of
Yeah, I think so.
synergize each other. Oh, this gets water. No, this costs 1, and you damage itself just for 1 card.
I sometimes look
That's
at
not
these
good.
cards that I am not choosing, and I think, oh, I really wanted to try that one. I'm scared too. I don't know what to do with it with these camps.
Absolutely. like I've read on Board Game Geek that what's it called? What's the one that like moves forward?
The
And
Juggernaut. Oh,
the
that one's so
Juggernaut.
much fun. Oh my goodness.
I can't visualize how that's good. Like you just shoot it down before it gets to you, right?
Uh, yes, except it is not always, depending on what their starting camps are. If they don't have a damage card in their starting camps, like you can keep that Juggernaut protected except for that last turn. Then they've got to do a nice, or they've got to do a big push. It draws, and you can do some restore depending on what it's surprisingly potentially effective. Like I it was going to eat me up, and then I figured out one way that I could do this fancy, okay, rescue team and do this thing, get a double damage, and I took it out. It depends. Sometimes it's super useful, and sometimes it's not. But it is really scary to play against.
Does junking for injury affect the Juggernaut?
No, no.
That makes
That's the
sense.
other
Yeah.
thing is it has to be damage, right? And it
Yeah.
has to be when it's unprotected. And a lot of you are like, oh well, I mean, a lot of these damage things are like 2 water to be able to do it. So then, did they have enough water to do a double damage in one
Right.
go?
That's
Even just having it there threatening. The other thing it can do that's interesting is like if it's here in your middle spot, it means you could have a sniper or something in the back that's super protected, right? Except for so anyway, it just depends.
sure, sure.
I go first.
Is that what it says?
It says orange goes first.
Oh, I didn't roll it yet.
Oh, okay.
I just what the
I
heck?
go first. It's all good. I
You
think it
go
wants
first
me to
like
go
every
first.
time. Wow. All
That's
right, well, you
fine.
go first. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I get 1 water is all, correct?
All right.
But let's flip them, and then
Yeah. What do you have?
I get 3 cards.
Same.
Let's
Destroy an
gotcha.
unprotected and damaged card. Huh.
I did it for the 2 cards is really why I wanted it, because otherwise I wasn't going to get enough cards.
Sure, yeah.
I love Scud Launcher. It's fun, especially if I'm starting. It could be fun. Oh, you have the garage? I hate the garage. Oh,
Yeah, that's so good. I had another
an
camp that had
arcade?
a raid event too
What?
for two.
You have arcade and command post? That's disgusting. Oh, you have such a great hand. Oh, oh, that is brutal.
Uh,
I hate you
let's
so much.
see.
Okay, here's my
Well,
3 to start. And then, first thing, I have no events to advance. I will draw 1 card, and I have 1 water. Let's see what I got here.
I'm not going to commentate this game like I do with Ren. I'm not good at it.
Hmm. Yeah, I am just going to Scud. You pick what takes the damage.
That's pretty good.
It's nice, but the problem is it's not going to be as nice because you can start cranking punks out, and it makes sense for you. So then they just can soak it up. But we'll do it for now.
All right. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'll get a punk. And a muse.
Oh, man, for reals.
And so if I have someone like, oh, whoops. If I have someone like right here and I want to play,
Mm-hmm.
I can move them forward, right? To tuck them
Yep,
behind?
totally. Yep.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, when you play them out, you just rearrange them. However, they're not.
All right, let's play this
Seriously?
robot.
Well, I think this might not be a good start for me here. So you're gonna restore the camp, I presume?
Oh wait. Oh,
When
we
it
can
enters
play.
play,
Yeah,
restore.
yeah, sure. Thanks.
This might be a short one here. Whew. All right. I have no events to advance. That's too bad. I do get my 3 water this time. Woot!
Hmm.
Oh, well, that changes what I'm going to do, I guess. Okay, I am going to play that. Comes with a punk.
I think
Oops,
going
no,
first is
no.
quite the disadvantage.
It can be rough. It depends. What am I going to punk here? Sure, let's punk that for now. And no, we're going to punk over here. And then we're going to play Mimic for 1.
Damn, any undamaged enemy. So you can use it to get water.
I
That's really cool.
could.
Wow. So let's shall we agree to have a high income water game? Which I
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts that long. So, do I scud you or do I do something else? That's the question. Yeah, I think it would be annoying. I'm going to scud you. Can I lose your punk or do something else?
um yeah, I'll lose the punk.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So she gets me water.
Sure does.
I think that's how it works.
Yep, correct. You do that just to show that not ready anymore because you've used the action. So, yeah. We can just trade. Oh, I guess, but you don't get the punk because you have more than 0 or 1 people. So my 1
Yeah.
water actually did something. I was going to say, otherwise we're just kind of trading water back and forth, huh?
Enters play hurts,
Yes, the wounded.
and he comes in to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you can even restore with that repair button already. Gee,
sets the raid out.
oh my goodness, this is so painful.
It begins. It begins. And should I draw a card or
Where's my
restore?
doomsayer? Where's my doomsayer?
Um, hmm. Um, shit. I'll play strafe, which damages all.
Damage
Hmm.
my peeps. So you're a goner, and you are. That was rude.
and then I'll discard
So
this
that was
to
your 2 water, right?
damage that. Yeah,
Oh, wow. Going big, but out of cards now?
out of cards.
Love it. That changes things for me. If only I'm advancing all my events. Oh, look at that. Good job. Okay. Let's see what this punk was, huh?
Yeah, my punk was a strafe. 4 cards to 0. That's not great, but at least I've got more cards on the board.
Yeah. Kind of painful. But I think the right play for me is to use the resonator to kill your wounded soldier before he can be a problem.
An unprotected damage card. I don't understand the wording of that because that's destroy.
Yes. They could have put damage, an unprotected damage card, but I
Yeah.
think then they're like, oh, wait, when would it damage it and not kill it? It's
So
one of those things that how they had to do the wording probably because of the icon. To
yeah,
have the icon in line, you have to have it at the end, right, the beginning or the end, and so they probably did some weird fancy dancing on it.
yeah.
I think that's what I have to do.
At least I don't have anything to directly hurt these guys while they're down. Oh well, I guess I do
But
have this.
you could spend some
Yeah.
lots of water. Um, I mean, I am going to junk this to draw a card. Now we're talking. Which way do we go? Let's go to you. Because it cost me 1 water and you 2 to repair. So, maybe. But you've got lots of water. Okay, I'm going to do this. Cult leader. On the table.
Okay.
And... Oh, is that all I'm going to do? Is that what I'm going to do? And I'm going to junk this too. You're forcing me. Get a punk.
Interesting.
Right there.
Yeah, protect your. He's cool though. He's pretty cool.
He
But
is. I was trying to. I almost did it, and it's like, oh, if I had garage, that would be a no-brainer. Because then you just hit him with a raid every time. But to you, sir, that's what I got. I didn't have any good thing to combo. It's just too much because you're already kind of at the gate, coming out the gate at me. Yeah, move that up. Oh, thinking raiders.
so
Oh,
I think it makes sense to trigger the raider and make it go off.
yeah, definitely. Um, do I care about the resonator? Um, let's do this. Let's let you go ahead and take the resonator out if you really want.
So when someone does
Oh, two
damage,
water.
when someone does the damage, they choose which lane it is, right?
Yeah, so when you, if like, I don't know, for this, right, or any damage, yeah, it's any unprotected. And so this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
unprotected, this and this currently, right, for my
yeah.
stuff. So
Raid's so cheap,
Correct.
man. It's so cheap. But I see why
It's
it's in the
so
game. I'm gonna just draw
yeah.
a card.
That's a good play. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna draw a card too because I don't have no events currently going on. Kind of fun. Hmm. Well, we are going. That's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna spend 0 water to have the cult leader send a suicide bomber. Who is gonna bomb? That's the question. Let's go ahead and have the punk do it, and we'll hit that. Oops, wrong button. I gotta try to get rid of your restore game here.
You're in kind of a tough spot.
You're telling me.
I'm just like what you have on the board. This is your only source of damage, and it's costly.
Mm-hmm. I think what I'm gonna do is spend 2 here to restore this, and then I'll spend my 1 on the site.
Damn.
That's. I think there's something else I was really tempted. I just don't think it would have worked out. So that's what I got.
It's pretty good. I
To
mean,
you,
now
sir.
you're
That
trying to get
I
one
love
mimic.
this card is so fun because it's a threat. Like whatever you play out, I can use it against you, right? So
Yeah.
just depending. But yeah, there's still lots of pain you can cause me. Man, that muse is sure coming through for you.
Yeah. Restore is good. But
Oh, there's so many things that you can use to ruin my day. I hope you just get them. That's a good card for you, for your setup. That's real good.
and then I will spend all 3 to take that out.
Oh, sure. Yep.
Wait. Actually, wait. Um, why do that when I can discount it on a future turn?
That's true.
But then you'll just protect it. So I need to take advantage of it now while I can. So yeah, that's gonna take it out.
Okay. Sometimes I'm going to admit, I feel a slight relief only having to defend 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Drawing 1. I'm on the ropes, but I'm not out. So Let's see, this could be exciting. Good. Who are you going to damage? Mm-hmm. Not my favorite, but I'll take it. Uh,
My society is led by a muse who's getting a bunch of punks to rise up, to stop playing
seriously.
video games and to go do something with their
Okay,
lives.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to do scientist. So top three. 1, 2,
Oh wait,
3. And I get,
you just played him. Oh no, oh you already have
no,
him.
that was last turn. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that was last turn.
He's
You
not.
chose to take out the
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
instead of work on my peeps. So let's see, what do I got here? A
He's
restore,
so
a
good.
water, and a restore. I like restore. Like the water, I could just net back what I got, but I kind of like the restore because then this guy
Yeah.
can be threatening next time. Though, then I don't have anybody that I'm really excited about using as fodder for this dude. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. Crud.
Hmm.
Oh well, that's my bad.
Right, because restore is a pretty common junk.
Yeah, no. What I should have done is before I use this, done mimic on this to use the injure because that's what I needed to do.
Oh.
And then I could have gotten rid of this and clear a shot maybe for that, but too late. I did the wrong order. That's life lesson learned here. So I think, I can restore. This gets you punks, and then once you have punk, yeah, you got some. Yeah, I'm not going to restore. I'll just get my water back. Back to the drawing board. Interesting. Well, I am going to use this junket to injure. Get rid of this dude. Glad you didn't get that card. Bunch of punks out. And then I've got a couple of water left, huh? We are going to go ahead and sacrifice that guy to injure him. And then this doesn't quite work out, does it? Jeez, Yeah, so I am going to copy your muse and get a water. I will bring out a looter for 1 water.
Oh, he's good.
I like looter. It's kind of a fun little threat there. And then gonna send out the raiders.
It's pretty good. That was a good turn.
I guess. I wish I could have held on to more cards, though. You keep pushing me to the wall here, sir.
I don't know what's a bit fucked now. Let's see. Damn.
Wouldn't have had to go even so far if I'd used my mimic the right way. Oh, that's right. The extra water helped, I guess.
Wish I can get a punk, but I can't.
Good. Needs that rabble. Oh. No.
It's like a snipe.
It is. It's so good. Get rid of my mimic if you want, I guess.
Shit, but I have to protect the camp. I can't protect it.
Oh, I'll draw a card then. Whatever.
I'm gonna draw a card. I have to.
Yeah, if you get an injure junk, that could do it. Or if you get somebody, you could plop them down, right? So.
Mm. It's a pretty good card that I got. Gonna send out the raid.
Raj, such a good camp. I love it so much. I hate it, but I love it. Okay. To me?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move that. Hey, Raiders, we'll draw 1. Oh, interesting. Hmm. I think we'll just get the water. Thank you, Muse. Oops, we'll put over here so it's not spent.
What's this region for?
I think it's supposed to be for your spent water. So, like, if you draw a card, you just were flipping them, which totally works, right? But instead, you could move them up here into that spent, right? You spent for whatever, or a 0-cost event, right? You can say, well, look, I spent it, and I don't know that it really, however. Now I have to make a decision here, sir.
A lot more abilities than I do.
Yeah, just how are we going to do this? Well, I don't see any reason not to loot. Unless... Let's not do it yet, though, actually. Because I think what I'm going to do instead... I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because I can always... Because I could, if I do this, I could get a restore, I could get a junk, I could get raiders, that'd be exciting. I could get... I'm not sure I care. sure. Let's see what I get. 1, 2, 3. Raiders, Punk, Raiders. Ooh. Punk might be nice, though Raiders is fun as well.
Raider for sure.
Well, the Punk would be nice because it's fodder for this dude.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But I think, yeah, let's. Oof.
It's a good combo.
Yeah, scientist can be pretty handy. I think I am gonna get the Punk. Whoops. And so then what I'll do is we will boom the Punk to get rid of this.
That's sad.
And then now loot your garage, which is better, and draw a card. Oops, I can just press the button. Ooh.
And that sucks.
And then I'm kind of out. Maybe I just do. Water silo is not too bad this time of year. So you're going to banish somebody. So let's not put anybody else out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and water silo for that last one. See, so for example, there you go. Spend it. That's what I got.
It's pretty good.
Or I haven't used my Scud launcher yet, have I? Ooh. Maybe I'd rather do that. Yeah, let's see what you do. What are you going to hit?
Let's see. Probably this. Yep.
Okay. And to you, sir.
All right, let's kill the mimic.
Yeah, so shocked to hear that.
Oh, I didn't try.
Oh, we'll definitely draw, and then you can change if you need. Right, I
I
think you want that water anyway. So
Yes, always, every game. And we'll bring her out.
I'm so glad I got that garage down then. Oh no, because this is different. I thought this was the other girl that lets you use abilities twice. But oh, that's so good.
That just means I get to.
Wish I had my mimic. So she's ready. You're gonna use her to do a damage.
I will.
Looter, scientist.
I'm going to discard this for another aqua.
Mm-hmm.
And then use this to take out the looter.
Okay. I was hoping to use that.
And then final water, bring him into play.
Ooh, that gets you a punk, right?
Yeah, it's going to go to one of these two.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, the tides have turned. Oh, but I still have some cards. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Raid goes off.
It does. Draw a card.
4 cards. Jeez.
This is why I'm like, okay, this isn't all terrible. How can I make this work? I think I have to do that then.
Oh, God.
Just to annoy you. I got the other one. Too bad it doesn't come out ready because of that. Hmm. What's Scud? Who are you gonna hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to send another bomber. We'll get rid of that guy. And what's the last trick up my sleeve? Is there a trick?
Damn.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta
Yep.
try to put some pressure on here. And to you.
All right.
Because if you
Raid.
hit
Oops. Raid goes off.
Raiders, oh no. So let's see what trickery you might have now that you just drew.
Oh yes.
Oh, you got a person. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't.
I'll use her for 1,
Yep.
and we'll hit scientist.
And your scientist is ready, by the way,
Yeah, I know.
because of her. So
I think I will use it.
we'll just do that and then show that you spent it. And yeah. Go ahead. Perfect. Ooh, you got an injure. Or Raiders. Or Restore. Ooh.
Well, if I injure, then I can't capitalize right now. Um, or restore. Hurt you or restore one of mine. Probably restore is best. I'm just gonna destroy him.
Depends on what you do.
Um, shoot. Hard to know. I feel like injuries are good,
Yeah.
but I think it has to be a restore.
Okay. One more water still.
I don't think I can afford anything I have. Oh, I've got. Oh, but I can't use him. How to use that? Whatever you want to
Oh yeah,
say.
because he didn't enter play. Well, we'd have to check the fact. Does he enter play, or is it not
No, no,
entering
no,
play
no.
and
I
being
can't use
restored?
him.
Probably not.
No. He's restored. That's all. Um, I could raid or just aqua. I think I have to raid.
Yeah, it's a good one. Keep putting the pressure on. Okay. What am I gonna do? Draw a card. That's what. That's not helpful. I am going to junk that to draw a card.
He's good with strafe.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it situationally can be great, but
Yeah, yeah.
just hasn't made sense right now for what I'm trying to do. So Hmm. You have no cards in hand.
Mm-mm.
What to do here? Hmm. Oh, that would be something, but I don't know if it's quite as good as the other. Oh, because you have 0 cards. I think. And do this. Goodbye, scientist.
Oh, you gotta choose, right?
Yeah, I get to choose, and I think that might be what I'm choosing. No, I think I gotta hit this guy. So that puncture helps you, because I guess it's still 2. Is this 1? 1, 2? Yeah, I'd rather you spend. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And then have a choice. I have a choice. I'm not sure which choice to make here.
I mean, spending money on damage that doesn't kill someone is countered by Cult Leader. For sure, because now you can
Yeah.
just play someone
Yep.
else
You
there.
gotta finish him off, or I just keep clearing him out. I just have a really hard choice I'm making here. I think this is the thing to do, though. Is it, though? We'll see. Getting a water, copying your muse, and spending it all on Bombard.
Oh shit.
And I think that's all I'm doing. I have to decide here. You know, could be fun.
That draw one card for each camp is pretty good.
Yeah, I just figured I gotta put the pressure on. Do I do one more? I gotta decide if I'm junking cards. I just feel nervous here. Yeah, I'm junking that to get a punk. I'm putting it right there.
Okay.
Now it is your turn. Sorry.
No problem. Advancing the raid, drawing card. Oh, great, great card.
No, don't say that. I have a
It's a
feeling I know
great
what it
card.
is.
I mean, like we said about any card. It doesn't save camps. Oh, it's such a sweet combo. All right,
Oh,
so
maybe it's not
definitely
what I
have
was
to
thinking.
use. All
Yep.
right. I think.
Oh, very nice. That is such a good card. That's not the one I thought you were getting.
And
Yep.
I'll
And
use
comes out
it.
ready. Bam. Yep. Gets rid of the punk.
I
Or
can get rid of that, and then I'm going to focus right here and just take him out because he's been doing too much
take him
work.
out. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of mileage out of that, so.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Cult leader. I had a muse and you had a cult leader. But now fully. Oh shit, bombardment's still coming though. Shit, if I need to use my mad scientist to revive.
You could, I mean, we haven't, you can walk it back. Like,
So it was like this. It was like this.
mm-hmm. I'm going to just pull this back over here for now. You can hope you get a restore.
I mean, I can do this to try to get a restore and then do 2 damage this way. That's what I'll do instead of
Mm-hmm.
saving him.
That works. So let's see what you get. You
Yes.
got it. Very
It
nice.
doesn't matter, I can still use it. Well, I'm not going to use it. And then, yeah, this to hit him, and then that to get rid of him.
Still Gunner. Yep. Well played.
Thanks.
Okay. Advance that bombard, which is good, but it's not as good as it was. Ooh, now we're talking though. Hmm.
This is interesting.
It's kind of a fun card. And then I think I am going to mimic your Carly Blaze to hit the scientist. And then I think I am going to do Water Tower. And it is to you, sir.
Okay, raid goes off.
Sure does. I just let that one go. Now let's spread the love. Oh,
Okay, I've got to. This damn thing is putting so much pressure on me.
That was the hope. I had to spend a whole turn. I've been holding on to
That's
that for
true.
so long
That's true. It's the whole turn.
because some of us don't have Muse to just have the 4 water all the time.
Yes.
There it is. You got another one.
Restore. Whoops. Shit.
What
What
happened
was
there?
that?
That was my the mutant. So, okay, so one more.
And
You gonna hit me?
yeah. Um, Probably going to hit this guy.
Right? I mean, that's yeah. I figured it'd be a big target. So
And this ability is so cool. It's just an action. It's
yeah,
so good with
it's real
her.
good. Rescue team combos with a lot of things. It's good.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should junk for money just to set off another raid. Just to wear you down with it. I think so. It's worth it
All right,
with this.
I'm good with that.
All right.
I mean, not like I have a save. So okay, bombardment inches closer. Not nearly as menacing as it was originally. Right? Um. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do this and pay 0 to copy your rescue team.
Okay.
Take. Ooh, do I take this back in it? No, let's take the punk and see what it is.
Fun. Pretty much upgrading itself.
Ooh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's kind of fun. We are going to do that to get my readers out. And how do I want to do this? Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go. Play that out for 1, which will let us restore that. And then I am going to pay out my water silo to get an extra water. To pay 2 for this 0 time event.
Strafe.
Return all people to their owner's hands.
No. All people?
All people.
All right. Happens right now.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and reset the water, and then you got a lot to work with though now.
I like my setup there. It was great.
Yeah, I figured it would cost you more to get stuff out, so. Not sure that was the best, but I just figured I wasn't going to be chipping away enough at you. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, time to set back up.
Right? Gonna knock out my camp? It was that dumb.
I can doomsday to
Oh,
receive your
did
events.
you draw that, or was that your punk?
That was my punk, I think.
Oh, because that's the one I thought you got before. That's terrible. I think you got me now. Because you have a rescue team in hand too, so I'm sunk.
Oh yeah, I can combo with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. Your turn.
Yep. I think I just gave it to you. Wow. My turn?
Yeah.
That's painful. Okay, well, let's see if there's anything I can do then.
Oh, I can just
What?
infinitely do this.
Yeah, I gotta just kill it, is what I gotta do, so. We'll do. Yeah, we'll strafe. 1, 2. And then we will. How are we gonna do this? That down for 1 to get this back. And then we'll junk the mutant, even though I liked it, to get rid of your
That's
Doomsayer.
sad.
Because I had to. And
Yeah.
even that is still going to be painful. So that's. I think that's all I got. Okay, go for it.
Okay. The raid goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Got one person, so
Yeah, get another punk out. Got
yeah.
that free water from. That's exactly what it's for.
Well, I might hold off on that.
Okay.
I might want to. Oh right.
Yeah, yeah.
I need that punk to do the thing. Yeah, no, I need it. Okay. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Okay. This would be a very rushed play, very dangerous.
Hey.
But this is about to go
Uh,
off, so
yeah, you're fine. I'm still on the ropes here, sir.
I think I have to. This is a really good card, but I think I have to use it to restore so
Mm,
that you don't get any draw at least.
yeah.
She's too good.
Gonna hit me too. Work up to that.
I don't think it's worth it to hit you yet. Oh, but you can restore with him. God damn it. No, I need to go wide before I go tall. So put his ass out again. Ugh, what's the right ones to put out? Not her, because when she enters play, ready. So I need to keep her back, actually. So he can go out. He's pretty good. I'm back to full health, man. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, this might be the longest game of Radlands I've ever played. The deepest in the deck we've gone.
They're kind of
You have.
always long for me.
Oh, I have not had lots of long ones, but you've gotten some good counters. It's good. And I managed to hang on a little bit.
So I started with one, and I'm going to. Oh, wait, didn't I put this guy out?
Yes,
Pay
you
for it?
did.
I didn't need to pay
The
for
only
that.
thing that was out was the Muse, so.
Oh, so I've got 4 water in play right now. And then, so
Mm-hmm.
on my first turn, I'm going to have put out a punk.
Sure. Okay. Alright. Boom, boom. Much ado about nothing. It did put pressure on you, though, so.
Yeah. I was back to full health, but now I'm back down to the same as you.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it didn't die last time, so yeah. Oh, another cult leader.
That's what I gotta do.
Okay, he's gonna damage the mimic.
Yep.
He's going to do some alchemy and do damage to take him out.
I was hoping to use that as a bomber.
I know. Um, God damn. Ugh, is that the right thing to
Ooh, you
do?
gonna rescue somebody?
I don't think
Not
so.
that.
No need to, unless I want to
There's
get
no
this.
rush, right?
I could get this punk to my hand and see what that's all about.
Yeah.
I think it's probably worth it. It's pretty good. Yeah, just
Ooh, that's good. All right.
I think it's what I'm doing. I think it's having too many things out. I need to. I mean, I want to protect her, right? Why do that? I already. ugh. Um, yeah, I just put them out. All right,
Okay, which camp is destroyed? I finally got one of yours. My raiders.
this guy.
That
Whoops.
makes sense given the current situation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's kind of exciting.
Oh my God.
And then those raiders out. And then we're gonna water silo because, well, I guess you can destroy them anyway. Yeah, I'll just water silo.
Okay.
That muse the whole game. It is brutal. It's like raiders.
Yeah.
Not terrible. Since you've got a garage to be hammering. The carnage.
Yeah. Doing that, and then probably him to take. Or yeah, I can't use that. Yeah, let's take out this one. And I don't want you to raid more than you should.
Gonna junk card then.
I might. Yeah.
All
And
right.
then I'll use a rescue team.
That's the time to do it.
Probably the Muse.
It's up to
Muse has
you.
been great all game.
It has been painfully great, yes.
All right. And now your thing goes off.
Starting with me, destroy all but one of my people, and then you get to. Well, I mean, I guess I'll get rid of the cult leader. Sure. Then you get to destroy all but one of your people.
Ugh, yeah, why did I even do that when you're supposed to damage? Ugh, what the fuck?
Well, you did
What?
get to this guy, so I couldn't leave him, and then and this goes up too. So I couldn't have it hit you
So
with him, right? So
yeah.
it's not nothing.
Okay.
Hmm. What to do? Can I have my raiders go? Which one goes? Which one's getting
Oh
taken out?
man, that sucks.
I think I need to. I guess it's good to injure that, because then you couldn't use it unless you restored it. So maybe I do want to use my Scud. Sure, we'll do that. See if you take bait.
I
Probably have
have to.
another
I
rescue
have
team
nothing
in.
else.
Yeah, you
Otherwise, I
probably have
lose.
another rescue team in your hand, whatever. Um, and then I'm going to junk this to get my raiders back out.
Oh man.
And the question becomes, just don't know what else is going on there for you.
I had a full board.
You did. Yeah, I just don't see why hanging on to this is going to help me. So I am going to junk it as well to get a bunk. Because I think I might need the cover. So that's it.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
Gotta clean up my stuff.
Didn't draw any restores, so I'm gonna lose because of that. Yeah, so I'll just junk this for setting off the raider.
Oh,
I'll just
don't
send the
like that.
raider off again.
Yep. You have more junk you can do. Keep doing it.
No, it's not fast enough.
It would take a bunch of them. That's why I figured I had to junk that card and keep the pressure on, hoping.
I wanted to use this to play him twice, to draw twice.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be so good.
No, I think instead of doing the raider, I need to pay 2 to draw a card.
To draw, see if you can get a restore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, no restore.
You have gotten a bunch. You have used tons of those this game. To be
Yeah.
fair, right? Did we go through the whole deck then?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I draw just for kicks.
We got it.
Hey, look, it would have worked out anyway. Junk it. Boom.
Oh my god.
Eked it out in the end. I thought I was gonna do that. Oh, I can't believe I held on that long.
Me neither. Resets, man.
Saved me. I was up against the wall.
Yeah, I thought I was like making like good decisions and whittling you down, but like
Well,
raids and
I drew that
resets.
famine, the one that or the one that cleared everybody off the board. I drew that as like I didn't have much prayer, and that changed. That gave me the tide. I had instead of playing it, I was thinking if I can keep this dude alive, I had my mimic out. I could really push right after that bombard. But you kept getting restore off that scientist. I had to get it off the board so you couldn't play it and use it right away because it was just
Yeah,
killing me. Anyway, good game.
good game, man. I wonder
You
if
gotta
that
let me
turn
win sometimes.
before the famine, I wonder if I did other stuff instead of trying to damage you. Like just draw a bunch of cards or I don't know, actually I have a lot of cards. Still had a card advantage, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, the famine gave you card advantage too because you had more stuff out. But so you could, depending on what the things were to use, it was depending. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this Scud launcher was sure
It's
useful for a
decent.
while.
It's decent, yeah. I was waiting to cheat
I
and you
was
were starting to
wondering
cheat.
you weren't pushing on that garage as hard as I thought you might. But I did have some restore. I guess I kept getting like I could kind of do some things. It just depended. So.
Yeah, I probably should have pushed harder on that. This is probably one of the best camps.
Oh, garage is
Probably
so good. It's almost a
using it every
no-brainer.
single turn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm an idiot. Well, great game, man. That was fun. Great games.
Yep, that was fun. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, likewise, man. Until next time.
Yes, until next time.
All right,
Take it
later,
easy.
man.